Assalamu alaikum and hello. Hope you all doing well. Welcome to my channel Cricket Insect. I am uploading a vintage video clips of test series played between Pakistan versus New Zealand in 1979. New Zealand was the host and Pakistan won the series by 1-0. The venue of the first test was AMS Stadium, Christchurch, New Zealand. New Zealand won the toss and elected to field first. Pakistani top batting order failed to deliver, except Talat Ali. He scored 40 runs and later Javed Miandad made 80 runs, Harun Rashid 40 runs and Sarfaraz Nawaz 31. With this defensive approach, Pakistan team able to made a 271 runs in 92.6 over and got all out. Headley took 5 wickets in first inning of Pakistan. In this test series, 8 ball per hour format was used. England used an 8 ball hour format in 1939 as part of 2-year experiment ended by the Second World War. 8 ball overs were last used at test level in 1978 and 1979 in Australia and New Zealand, but the 6 ball format has been placed in England since 1946. After Pakistan inning from New Zealand side, Bruce Eager and the Richard Headley had done good job for New Zealand. Eager scored 129 and Headley 42, which helped New Zealand to discredit the trail. New Zealand team got out on 290 runs in 88.4 overs and run rate was 2.45. Captain Mushtaq Mohammad took 4 wickets and Skandar Baksh 3. Extras given by Pakistani bowlers were 29, which include 12 no balls. Pakistan started their second inning and except Talat Ali, no one from top batting order performed well. Talat scored 61 and then it was Javed Miandad walked out to the middle who stayed on the crease for 20 minutes. He hit 17 boundaries and 1 6 and played match-winning knock of 160 runs. Harun Rashid added 35 score from his side and Pakistan inning was declared at 323, 6 out in 93 overs and run rate was 2.6. Headley took 3 wicket and Corney 2. Target was 305 runs, but New Zealand failed to achieve the target and got all out on 176 in 56 overs and run rate was 2.35. Pakistan captain Mushtaq Mohammad led the team from front and took 5 wickets. From other end, late Wasim Raja gave full support to the captain and clutched 4 wickets. And Pakistan won the match with big margin. Not much extras were leaked too. Pakistan won this test match by 128 runs. Assalamu alaikum and hello. Hope you all doing well. Welcome to my channel Cricket Insect. I am uploading a vintage video of a test match was played between Pakistan versus New Zealand in 1979 at McLean Park, Napier, New Zealand. It was second test out of 3 match series. This was not only the first test match to be played at Napier. It was also the first in New Zealand to be played anywhere outside the 4 main centres. Napier became the 50th test match venue. Captain Mushtaq Mohammad won the toss and elected to bat first. Pakistan started their inning and Pakistan top batting order collapsed badly. New Zealand was well placed to take the complete control of the game. But here came Asif Iqbal and built an inning and played outstanding knock of 104 runs with 10 fours. He proved his skills. Asif had a harsh words exchange with the wicketkeeper Warren Lees, who tried to tease him by knocking off the bails with his gloves and pretended that bails blew off due to a windy condition. Wasim Raja played one of the firing inning and made 74 runs and he hit 10 fours. Later, due to the resistance of a Pakistan's bowler, tail-enders, helped Pakistan to post good total on the board. Pakistan scored 360 in the first inning in 104.5 over and run rate was 2.58. And from the New Zealand side, in bowling department, Sir Richard Headley took 4 wickets and Lance Haynes took 3 wickets. New Zealand team batted really well against Pakistani bowling attack. Jeff Howard scored 114, John Wright 88, Jeremy Coney made 69. Imran took 5 wickets and Sikandar Bakht 4. Pakistan gave 46 extras. Pakistani bowlers bowled 22 no balls, whereas New Zealand bowled 7 extras, which include only 2 no balls. New Zealand ended their inning at 402 and all out. Our played 101.3 and run rate was 2.97. In the second inning of Pakistan, Majid Khan, opener, was very confident and assured in facing the New Zealand bowlers. He hit a century. He was scoring all around the wicket, treating all bowling on a merit. The match was drawn. Pakistan made 234 for 3 wickets. Over played by Pakistan was 86. Majid Khan, opener, remained unbeaten till the end of the match. He scored 119 runs. Pakistan won that match and the series by 1-0. This match was extended by one day. After the third day washout, the match continued on the scheduled rest day. It was 6 days test match. Third test match of the series, Pakistan versus New Zealand 1979. Third test match was played in Eden Park, Auckland. Pakistan won the toss and elected to field first. New Zealand team got all out on 254. Jeremy Coney showed resistance against Pakistani bowling attack and made 82 runs, whereas Sir Richard Hadley scored 53. That's how New Zealand was able to post 254, a defensive total, on the board. Imran Khan, Sarfaraz Nawaz and Sikandar Baksh, each of them grabbed 3 wickets for Pakistan. In this match, in the first inning of New Zealand, Wasim Bari took 7 catches out of the first 8 wickets to fall. He became the first player to effect 7 dismissals in an inning, a feat that has later been emulated only thrice by the Bob Taylor, Len Smith and Ridley Jacob. From Pakistan batting department, Zaheer Abbas scored exciting knock of 135. He batted for 387 minutes. He hit 15 fours and 1 6. Mushtaq Mohammad played captain inning of 48 runs, and Pakistan made 359 in 103 overs. Hadley bagged 5 wickets and Lance Kearns 3 wickets. In second inning, New Zealand declared at 281 and 8 out in 91.2 overs, and target was given to Pakistan was 177, and Mark Burgess played inning of 71 runs and Jeremy Coney 49 runs. Sarfaraz Nawaz took 4 wickets in 28.2 overs and Imran Khan 2. In Pakistan's second inning, only 1 over had been bowled by the Hadley and Pakistan scored only 8 runs. And the match was drawn and Pakistan won the series at New Zealand by 1-0.
Coney to Asif. Quicker one, shorter, pulled through mid-wicket. He was lucky to get away with it. It wasn't going to be too far away. Burgess a despairing dive at mid-wicket, but he certainly whacked it. Not a good ball. That's the first runs off Coney. So Asif goes to 31. It's 80 for the loss of 3 wickets. And looks like they're having a little chat about the bails. About talking about it. Asif. He's concerned, I think, that Lees has probably knocked the bails off perhaps, or talked about Asif swinging around and perhaps knocking the bail off, which he didn't. And Asif doesn't like it. I'm sure the umpire, Steve Woodward, has said we'll just carry on with the game.
It's a repeat, but this time it goes to Wright's left hand, just past his left hand, and he whistles out to the boundary for another 4. Ball. Straight back past the bowler, that'll be 4. Over pitch by Bach. Grandad down to it quickly, moves his feet very quickly, and hammered it straight back past Bach. He had no chance, into the fence for 4. Bach. Flat. Hook. Pull the around. It could be 6. There's some debate. Yes, 6 runs signalled by umpire Monteith. It just landed in the gutter, just over the gutter. Short. Me and Dad quickly in position. Pulled it high, wide and handsome over mid-wicket for 6. That brings me and Dad on 97 to face the bowling of Cairns. He'll be keen to get this century. He's been loitering in the 90s for quite some time. 3 runs required for his 100. Cairns tucked around, going for a quick single. House in, safely through. This could be overthrows. No. Bop. Good backing up. That's me and Dad for 98. And the end of the over, he'll take the strike and he'll be pleased about that. Hadley. For me and Dad, he's been bowling well. Full length, driven, looking for 1. They could get 2. This could be his 100. Me and Dad, yes, coming back for 2. In fact, he's walking back. Burgess, long chase. Javid, me and Dad, 100. Great effort by him. A great double. We've got a young boy running onto the field. The number 5 stands, rising to him. Javid, me and Dad, 306 minutes for his 100. 11 fours and 1 6.
Mirdad with 81 and 160 not out, and Mushtaq and Wasim Raja taking 13 wickets among them, gave Pakistan the first test match, and as it happened, the rubber.
Safra. Oh, beaten, loud appeal, he's out. Yes, it moved away a little. Parker shuffling across, taking the edge. Pakistanis excited about that. Well, they might be at Safraz's 100th wicket in Test cricket.
Oh, that's bowled him. That's bowled him. That turned back almost square from outside the off stump. It looked wide, but it committed right to cutting the ball, and of course he may well have got an inside nick on it, but it came back a mile, and the shot, I'm afraid, just wasn't on under the circumstances. 62 for 2. Howarth receiving his first delivery, and he's bowled it. It was a Yorker. He played right over the top of it, playing a very casual shot indeed. But of course, anyone can get out first delivery.
Again to Burgess. It's a good ball, and did he get a bat on it? He's given him out, yes. He went off the pad, onto the pad. He got a touch to Safraz, and damage all down the line from New Zealand. So Burgess came forward. A good delivery from Raja.
That pad, loud appeal. He's asking the square leg umpire. He's asking whether he caught it. Umpire Hasty is obviously thinks that Coney has hit the ball. He's given Coney out. Coney doesn't look happy. Pakistanis excited.
Why, they've gone up the appeal, and he's out, caught behind.
It was too short. He's pulled it up. He could be out here. And he's picked it up. And they're all rushing to congratulate Sikandar. He stumbled and stuck again to Parker. One coming back into Parker, and he's asking for it, and it's out. He got it. Now that was the googly, the one that's been back into the batsman from the back of the hand. Mushtaq is the leg break bowler, so to a right-hander, the ball would be spinning.
Googly. Well up. Stump. Goodness me, he went down. It was down the leg side. He swung the bat. He missed it. Barry, very quick, took off the bails. He's facing his first ball from Mushtaq. Forward. Bat pad. Field. He's out. It's all over. Bocker's out. First ball. He's not happy, but it's all over. Mushtaq, the Pakistanis are delighted, and well they might be. Mushtaq getting two wickets to take 2 wickets and 2 balls there to take 5 wickets for the game. What a great effort on his behalf. He certainly made a brave move last night, and all credit must go to him for winning this game.
Asif and Majid helped themselves to 100 in the second test.
That's through to the fence for 4. Asif not even bothering to run.
Tony to Asif. Quicker one, shorter, pulled through mid-wicket. He was lucky to get away with it.
Giving himself room, charging and hitting it away over long off. 1 bounce, 2 bounces into the boundary for 4.
Very short, hooked over square leg, that'll be into the fence, 4 runs. That was very short.
Now on 97, facing Troop. He's bowled it short. He's crashed this one. That's gone between the 2 fielders and the covers there. Going out towards the boundary. It'll be a good contest. They've gone for a comfortable 3. Palace just lobbing it back in. And there is the 100 for Asif Iqbal. He was content, very content to take 3. Wasn't worried whether it went out for 4. Getting a very good hand.
Headley. Short, wide. Majid off the back foot, through the covers. It's right after it. He just stops it inside the boundary. They'll come back for a comfortable 3. Oh, he's pulled that one round. It was outside the line of the off stump, shortish, but Majid got hold of it and he hits it forward a square, and he'll get 4 for it.
Good shot from Majid Khan. He's got him behind us there, and he's hit it out through the covers for 4. John Wright was not able to pull that one back in.
Gary Troop. And a sign of aggression, a flowing full shot. He's going to get through to the boundary. Brock. Well, that'll be about the most despairing dive we've seen in this test match, and very bad luck for Stephen Brock. Not quite able to take enough speed off the ball. 4 runs. Majid Khan. James to Mudge. Didn't even move his feet for that. Swatted it off the stump, through mid-wicket, 4 runs. Mudge at 97. 182 for 2. Ball back with Coney. Bowling to Majid Khan. Again trying to just drift that one into the bat to come back for a second. 2 comfortable runs for his Edgar. Return. So Majid Khan on 99. 186 for 2, Pakistan.
Down the wicket, driving. He looks for 1. Yes, he'll get 1. Bit of a misfield, and he went through, and that's the 100. Majid 100. It's been a fairly long, slow affair, but he's there.
Imran in, just bowling to 2 slips in a gully.
While Imran took his 100th wicket.
And he's played it
And
on.
in the third test match, Wasim Bari set a world record with a bag of 7 catches.
But Stephen Bock is out this morning without adding to his overnight score of 4.
Breaks in the play. Imran cantering in. Oh, he's bowling. Yes, that was a little further up. Lees seemed to be expecting a shorter one. He gave himself a little room. It kept low, definitely kept low, and it got through Lees, and he was clean bowled.
Imran to Hadley. High, and he's gone. Straight down the throat of Secunda. Waiting for it. Has it gone off the glove? It's gone. There's the break back for Pakistan. Bruce Edgar. It's caught by Wasim Bari off the bowling of Imran Khan for 1.
Oh, he's nicked this, and Bari's gone across and taken the catch. Jeffrey Howells is out. Howells out for 5. Oh, he tried to withdraw, and he's walking. Must have just got a glove on it. Very unfortunate for John Reed.
Secunda. Oh, he's taken it. Beautiful catch down the leg side. And there is John Wright. It's the second time Secunda has taken right down the leg side. And congratulations to Wasim Bari. He had a long way to go down the leg side. So Barry takes his fourth catch, and that's the fourth wicket for New Zealand.
He's caught. Yes, he chased that one. It was wide of the off stump. He went to splash it. It was neither short nor well up. And he caught the edge, and it moved away, and Barry, diving to his right, took the catch.
Brave man. He does. Oh, they've gone up for a lad. He's out. Caught behind by Barry, and Barry has the record.
The ball, and called for it, and he's out. Coney, a lapse in concentration. And while Coney was out, caught behind off Sarfraz, the record for the most number of test catches goes to Wasim Bari. And there's the team congratulating Wallace.
Bari had proved he was amongst the greatest. Pakistan celebrated their 100th test match with a win that even now seems improbable. Australia needed 77 to win with 7 wickets in hand. And then Sarfraz got among the wickets like a superman to the rescue.
And Hall struck on the pad. He's out. LBW. The decision took a long time coming from umpire Bailash. And Sarfraz has 8 for 86 with Hogg LBW for no score. A great catch by Wasim Bari. Hurst is out, second ball for a duck. Sarfraz has finished with the magnificent figures of 9 for 86. Australia all out for 310, and Pakistan have won this first test match by 71 runs.
It was a performance that stunned Australia as it gladdened Pakistani hearts, even if it took some time to register.
305 all out for 310, so they lost.
Pakistan's cricket fortunes fluctuated. After Iqbal's team to India lost 2-0 in 1979-80. And in the ensuing disappointment, Asif announced his retirement. Australia came and Pakistan had a new captain, Javed Miandad, and discovered a new off-spinner, Tawseef, who routed Australia in the first test match at Karachi. Pakistan won the series 1-0, and then lost to the West Indies by the same margin in 1980-81.
This ball to India. He's bowled in. The stump is right out of the ground, middle stump. This ball at edge of face, a very full delivery. He played over the top of it, and it took the middle stump out of the ground. Always tends to look.
A bold here. Stephen Fox. Oh, that was turned and bounced a little bit. So here got a thick outside edge. And he'll only get one for the shot. Didn't even move his mid-wicket 4 runs. Signs of life, and that brings up the Pakistan 100. 103 for one. And margin now 48. That one in the air, but it's floating between Burgess and Troop. Troop didn't come in at a full pace there. He stopped for a moment, hesitated, and the crowd thought he might have gone for that. But didn't get hold of it at all. A very lazy shot, lost it in the air. The Troop had quite a lot of ground to cover, and then he hesitated and perhaps instead of swinging straight on. The march has come, now on to 49. Stephen Box now being changed to the southern end. Rolling into a slight easterly breeze. And here on the drive, first really aggressive stroke we've seen for quite some time. Lance Cairns very deep, long on. Here to 40. Box,
Majid on 49. Full toss. I might have seen a run-out situation. Here we've got Smith coming in for the throw to the stump. Majid calling the run, and of course Dahi had gone back, and that's Majid's 50. That's the 14th Test 50. Fox bowling the 51st over of the Pakistani. Has he gone return catch? Yes. So Fox taking the second wicket of the day. It looks so easy. Fox tackled it. Dahi is out. Hitting a return catch to Stephen Fox. And Dahi is out for 40. And Pakistan's second wicket falling to 110.
It's Mushtaq Mohammad to face his first ball of this innings with the Jeff House coming into a silly point position. Stephen Fox bowling to Mushtaq Mohammad. He drives, he could be, that may have been a drop catch, I think it was. He went to drive that one, it was wide, and the replacement fieldsman, who's a local chap from Hawke's Bay, who I can't immediately identify, dived forward and failed to take the catch. That one went straight through Mushtaq. He played at it, but it went through the lees. That replacement fieldsman from Hawke's Bay is Peter Daly, who didn't quite manage to take that catch. Box to Mushtaq. Well, it's been an interesting 2 or 3 balls that Mushtaq's faced. In fact, that's the completion of box over. The over in which he took the wicket was here above. Richard facing it. It lifted this one over mid-wicket. It'll be 4 runs. 1 bounce again. Now, he's played the same shot again. He'll get 4 more. He picked it up, hit it over mid-wicket. There's no one out there. It was clear of the mid-on and mid-wicket. And he gets 4 more and goes on to 69. Display of aggression by Majid in this over. Quite safe, the shots, because he's hitting them cleanly. He knows where the ball is. Same shot again. Didn't hit it quite as cleanly. Had the May pull it in, but there's no chance. So 3 fours in this over, 3 similar shots. And Majid, after a long time in the doldrums, races to 73 with 3 fours in a row. 136 Pakistan. Sorry, 140. We can't keep up with the fours. We now see Richard Head. This time he's down the wicket. He's hit this one straight. Won't quite be 6, but it's 4 runs. That one over long off. 4 more. So 77 Majid. Quite a change. Majid deciding to take to the bowling. And there was no doubt about any of them. Majid Khan on 77. Block. Down the wicket, it's in the air, he could be caught. Cairns is running, makes a magnificent attempt, but can't quite get the hand to it. They get 2 for it, they're looking for 3.
Sadly, he'll only be having a short spell, I fancy. Always bowled it short, dragged it down, it didn't get very high, but Majid is in now, and he pulls this one through mid-wicket. It's 4 runs. Not a lot of bounce in the track from that one, but he fetched it from low down and hit it over the mid-wicket area. Majid on to 83. And that's Pakistan's 150 up. But they're 152 for 2. Majid Jahangir Khan went to Cambridge. graduated from there, played in captain for Glamorgan. Now flagged away county cricket and concentrating on World Series and playing for Pakistan. Hadley. The Amaji Khan very easily has just clipped it through mid-wicket with 2 runs. Ian Smith runs after it. Goes on to 91. Pakistan 168 now for 2. A wide one, he's gone for a big drive, and it's gone through the cover field. There'll be 2 runs here. Burgess just ambled back. 2 more to Mushtaq. He's on 23. Majid remains on 92, and Pakistan 175 for 2. And that is the situation at afternoon tea.
First over after tea, Mushtaq Khan on 99. 186 for 2, Pakistan.
Down the wicket, driving. He looks for 1. Yes, he'll get 1. Bit of a misfield, and he went through, and that's the 100. Majid 100. It's been a fairly long, slow affair, but he's there. Majid driving that one on the onside. Bruce Edgar diving across, made the stop, but not cleanly. And Majid got through for the single. 188 for 2. Majid 100, Mushtaq 28. Down the wicket, Mushtaq is hot in the air. Cairns is underneath it. He's taken the catch. Mushtaq is out. Caught it long off. Mushtaq moving down the wicket, going for the lofted drive. He hit it high, but didn't have the distance. Cairns, deep at long off, was able to take a comfortable catch. Driving over the top of covers, hits it cleanly. It's 4 runs. Down the wicket, hit it over extra cover. Never in doubt. It was 4 runs from the moment it left the bat. Rock to Imran. Quietly back down the wicket. He's had a very successful year in Shell Series cricket. But probably, must be said, bowled in very different conditions to this. This one he swung high. He's hit it cleanly. Should be 4, but it went very high and pitched almost a golf shot. And Edgar, racing around there, manages to cut it off. They come back for a very comfortable 2 and well thrown by Bruce Edgar. It's Coney. Wide. That one was, actually, I think Coney bowled a leg spinner or wrong, and he's far better at bowling wrong than he is at leg spinners. And that pitch well short, wide of the off stump, and Imran, here it is, came out of the back of the hand. He's very short, spinning back in, and Imran was there and took toll and hit it for 4. This time a seamer from Coney. There's an appeal. He went forward. Lee, Fox, all interested. Good all. Here it is. Well, watch it. Just pushing forward, struck on the pad, but I imagine going down leg side and freaked it all. Umpire was not interested. Flatter this time from Fox. Imran forcing it out on the offside. Smith, young Central Districts player from Palmerston North, doing the fielding. He's been on the field a lot. Stephen Block, left arm round the wicket. Down the wicket, lost this one, hits it very straight and very hard. Imran, it's into the boundary for 4. No change in the field for Imran Khan. Well flighted, he's hit this in the air, but it's gone in the hole. It's gone between extra cover and cover. It was not a good shot from Imran. He didn't get to the pitch of it, hit it in the air, and could well have been out. Hands on hips, resting a little bit at this stage, realises there's nothing in it, but he must keep his standards high, because an edge, of course, can come at any time. Full toss. He's hit this one through the covers. There's a good chance it'll go for 4. It right after it may well drag it back in. He does so. It's an easy 3. This Majid just
scampering home a little bit at the end, but mainly because he was only ambling for the first 2 runs. But Majid goes on to 117. You see a full toss wide of the off stump. He didn't time it, and therefore wasn't able to dispatch it to the boundary. It's always debated in situations like this as to whether the game should cease earlier. But there's always a result to be had. There's Majid going down. Lee's missed the ball there. There was a chance, I think, of a stumping. Pakistan 226 for 3. We're just going back and dabbing that one down, but no chance of a run. Goes to Richard Hadley. Richard Hadley not used a lot today because there was obviously no point. You don't want to spend your possible match winners for the future test when there's nothing left in this one. Gone down again. He's hit this forcefully, taking a sharp single. Right Cairns, a reasonable piece of fielding, but Imran Khan was home. Majid on to 118 now, and Pakistan 227 for 3. Southern end, very full, and Imran just hit across the line of it, but it's one bounce and over the Rothman sign. It's 4 more to Imran Khan. As soon as that delivery was tossed in the air, just giving him a little bit of width, and he hit across it and down to long off. Well, he's certainly not looking to do anything there. Goodish delivery though, on a reasonable length and straight, so he's just content to push it down to mid-on. Well, we're seeing the players leave the field. That's it. They've called it a day. Yes, well, the reason...
It's gone. There's the break back for Pakistan. Bruce Edgar is caught by Wasim Bari off the bowling of Imran Khan for 1.
Oh, he's nicked this, and Bari's gone across and taken the catch. Jeffrey Howarth is out. Howarth out for 5. Oh, he tried to withdraw, and he's walking. Must have just got a glove on it. Very unfortunate for John Reid.
Sikandar. Taken it, beautiful catch down the leg side, and there is John Wright. It's the second time Sikandar has taken Wright down the leg side, and congratulations to Wasim Bari. He had a long way to go down the leg side, so Bari takes his 4th catch, and that's the 4th wicket for New Zealand.
He's caught. Yes, he chased that one. It was wide of the off stump. He went to slash it. It was neither short nor well up, and he caught the edge, and it moved away, and Bari, diving to his right, took the catch.
Brave man. He does. Oh, they've gone up for a lad. He's out. Caught behind by Bari, and Bari has the record.
Good ball, and they've called for it, and he's out. Coney, a lapse in concentration. And while Coney was out, caught behind off Sarfraz, the record for the most number of test catches goes to Wasim Bari. And there's the team congratulating. What a